Hello, my friends. Today's date is September the 25th, and this is a birthday reading for you. If this is your birth date, September the 25th. It's a four-card pull. It's a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card of what is this really all about. So, what is the general energy card of the year? Well, it's the storm. And this card keeps coming up a lot for the times that we are in, of not feeling like we have an ability to change what is happening around us. There's a storm roiling around us, and the winds are howling, and the lightning is blasting, and the thunder is uproarious, and the ability to do anything in a torrential rains is impossible, and you feel like there's a sense of uselessness to fight this huge storm that brews around us. And often the sense of the storm is you have to just hunker down and wait it out. And the best thing you can do is often be around mutual friends or family or lovers who think alike and that can support you as you go through this time of feeling like, what is this all about, and how can I be of any use? How can I be of any service? How can I know what to do as the next thing to do? So maybe this is about the whole year. Maybe this is about a piece of the year. Maybe this is a certain time in this year where the storm rages and your feeling of inability to do anything while the storm rages is strong in you, and so you have to listen to that disempowerment that it has. But to go in, there's a great power to go inward and go into yourself and sit in your own silence and sit in your own quiet and let the storm rage, and understand at the same time that you are safe and you are taken care of and that everything is going to be all right. That's a great empowering if you can find that place within you. So what is the challenge specifically for you? It is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles says, generally, this card in its upright position is about doing something you have been working on, putting your physical labors into to create money, to create prosperity, to create wealth, to create, to put out a sense of your own baby, to put out a sense of your own creation, a sense of your own accomplishment, to put your skills out on display, to put your livelihood out in a time of need. So this is their challenges, to possibly to make money during this time, to know what you want to put out, that it's safe to put out. Do you want to share your baby with the world? Do you want to share your work, your art, your creativity with the world in these uncertain times when storms are raging? Do you feel like you can have a market, that you can have a growth, that you can prosper during these times, that your body is going to be okay during these times, that your prosperity, your wealth, your sense of physical abilities are going to do fine in this time? So there's a lot of questions I think you might be facing around your physical work, whatever that means, your physical art, your physical work, your physical working, your physical body, your physical sense of prosperity. Those are all kind of a sense of possibly at a question mark of what do you show, what do you allow, what do you trust that you can keep working at and building into, that you want to put out into the world, and is it the right time, and is it the right place, and is it the right thing? So there's some questions that come up around this as the storm brews around you. So what's the action to take? Well, on a lot of levels you're just called into a sense of leadership, and there's something bigger calling to you now than possibly the work that you've been working on. But there also might be that your work that you've been working on is something to do about helping people and leading people into a place where they can make a change in the world, make a change for themselves, live up to their own voice, live up to their own integrity. This is what it's asking you to do as your action to take, is to find your integrity, find your voice, stand up with your courage, stand up in places where leadership is needed, and tell the truth. But keep telling the truth. This is one of the aspects of Mountain Lion. To be in leadership position, you have to tell the truth. You have to convince people to come along with you. You can't force them to come along with you. Mountain lion does a delicate balance. You know, the mountain lion only eats as much as it only kills as much as it can eat. It is very kind of minimal on the earth. It doesn't make a large ass impact upon what it does. It takes care of its family. It has just exactly what it needs, and it doesn't take more than that. It's not a greedy energy. It's a leadership energy. It roars, and you hear it. It roars, and you respect it. And if it roars with integrity, and if it roars with truth, and it roars with a sense of trust, and it holds its power against the odds, against the storms, then that is what you're called to do. Hold your power against the storm. Hold your voice against the storm. Lift your voice. Lift up your thoughts. Put them out there. Let other people join you who hear your truth. You can't force them. Again, offer your truth and listen for those who want to support you in what you need to do. And that will ultimately be your prosperity. Now, if that is something that leads to money, who knows? But, there's a good sense that in some future run, it might be the thing that really, takes you to that sense of prosperity. But more than anything, this is about feeding your body and telling the truth and honoring your abilities to lead others to a place that makes sense, that does healing work, that states, your clear understandings of things and where you would like things to go. And that is the ultimate ending card here. A soul card by Deborah Koff Chapin, no words, only intuition. So what is this year all about, or an outcome or a synopsis? Well, I think you're going to feel the fire in your belly, and that fire that's connected to a bigger sense of just yourself, your humanitarian push for justice, for fairness, for equality, for light, for consciousness. You're going to be a teacher, and you're called to feel that fire. And whatever is your vehicle for teaching in will be a vehicle for prosperity for humanity, and a vehicle for prosperity for people really doing their healing work, and a vehicle for people to stand up with their integrity, for their own integrity, for their own authenticity, and live a life that's spiritual, fire in the belly, solid and wise, and able to confront what is needed to be confronted at any time that it's needed to be confronted. It's a place of great courage, power, and willpower. So may this be a very empowering year for you to listen to your source and spread your source with great trust and courage and honor. Ahoma Takwe Asan Blessed be.